Hello Virgo and welcome to Fifth House Divination. My name's Kirsty and today we're going to do a love reading for you. So this is for Venus in Virgo but may also resonate with Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising. Readings are general, so take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't forget to check out your other Sun, Moon and Rising signs. There may be something there for you. And the videos aren't date specific, just trust that when they find you, if they resonate, they're your messages at that time. So Virgo, the message that's come through for you today is that those you love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. Tally ho, the universe. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget they're watching. So the cards that have come through for you, we've got this Two of Pentacles in the past, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles in the future. Now, the Two of Pentacles usually talks about juggling two things, keeping two things going at the same time, you know, kind of multitasking. But I'm feeling that this, given the message that we've got there, this feels very much like juggling in the kind of the performance sense, because what we've got here is the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles to me is this the sort of the Virgo card. It's the card of the craftsperson. It's the card of somebody who really works on honing their craft, the fine details of things. So I think this is very much showing the difference between performing in a sort of a juggling Two of Pentacles kind of way, and actually just being still and being, you know, kind of in your own energy and focusing on being you, focusing on what it is that you love to do, just kind of focusing on being in your own essence. So this feels as if there is somebody around you that you're interested in or that you're with, and you feel that you need to perform to either be a priority for them or to get their attention, or somehow there's just a feeling of you not feeling that you can, you know, just kind of sit down at your wheel and spin some thread. Now, underlying this basic energy, we've got the Knight of Swords. So this could be an air sign possibly in your life. So it could be, let me think, the air signs are Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. The Knights are the mutable energies, so it could be Gemini possibly. And then below that we've got the Four of Swords, so there's some kind of healing. But as I say, this feels very much, so this is saying that those that you love do love you. To be beautiful in the eyes of another, simply forget that they're watching. So I think this is really sort of encouraging you to, you know, that you don't need to perform. You don't need to be in a certain way for them to love you. They do love you, and would probably love you even more if you just relaxed and kind of went into your own energy. So in the present, what we've got here is the Strength card. I've clarified it because it is a major arcana, and we've got this Two of Pentacles that's come out again. So this is sort of doubling down on this. The Strength card talks about the difference between it's about the sort of the control of this this lion, and the lion can be our ego, or it can be sort of, but it talks about sort of controlling through compassion rather than brute control. You know, the girl doesn't control this lion through you know, dragging it around on a chain, or, you know, making it want to be with her through force. She controls it just by being kind to it, by being compassionate, by being herself. The lion responds to her. And I think this is the battle at the moment. It's like, I think the battle that's going on is how to control this lion. And I think there isn't a need for control. I think if you were just to concentrate on doing what you want to do, you know, and living your own life day to day. Virgo's the sort of the daily, you know, the daily routine card. I think if you went about your own business, doing your own thing, being how you are, forgetting that they're watching you, just being, you know, your sort of your natural self, then I think, you know, that will be enough to draw this lion, this air sign, whoever this is, into you. We've also got the Judgment card coming in. And this talks about a rebirth, but it can also talk about decisions and judgments. And then here we've got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands talks about priorities, picking your priorities. It can also talk about defensiveness. And this to me was talking about, you know, having your defenses up. And I think in combination with this Two of Pentacles, I think this performance, this whatever it is that that you feel it is that you need to be doing, is either a sort of a self-defense mechanism. You know, you're acting in a certain way so that people can't sort of see through. So we've got this Lovers card, which talks about a real kind of merging. And again, we've got the Knight of Swords underneath that. So I think there is some kind of, I think this is a relationship that is possibly, you know, you may be trying to connect on a much deeper level. But I think this is throwing up within you the feeling that you need to perform, or for some of you this could be juggling different things as a way of keeping this person at bay, because you feel that, you know, they may not love you if they were to see you sitting at your wheel just doing your thing, rather than doing this performance or this juggling or this act. And what this card is saying is that that's not the case. Drop the pentacle. Drop the other pentacle. Excuse me for sniffing, I've got a bit of a cold. And, you know, I think by dropping the, hearing charade now, by dropping whatever it is that you feel compelled to keep going, to keep doing, it's not really necessary. You know, you can just kind of sit down, relax, and just be yourself. Forget that they're watching, you know, forget feeling as if you're under observation. Just be yourself. There's no need to be, you know, kind of defensive. But I think there is going to be some kind of judgment, I think, coming in through on that, with the Judgment card there. And sort of an understanding possibly of how that defensiveness has possibly stopped this union, this coming together. With this Knight of Swords, we've got the Knight of Swords there, and we've got the Knight of Swords there as well. So I think you definitely do. This is definitely, I think, for people who are dealing with an air sign, or somebody who is, if they're not an air sign, then the Knight of Swords is somebody who is generally quite sort of logical, you know, sort of thinks very fast, acts very fast, you know, may think more with their mind and act more from their thoughts and their logic rather than, you know, how they feel or how they're inspired. But the message is, you know, that they do love you. Just be yourself. And it's difficult. I mean, when you're dealing with air types, I've got quite a lot of air in my chart, and I do know that when I kind of flip into air mode, I can detach quite a lot from the emotions of something and intellectualize it and analyze it, and you know, and when you're on the other side of that, if you're having to deal with somebody who operates or works like that, then, you know, it can be quite difficult, and you can feel as if possibly you are on show, or you are being analysed or being judged for you know, for your performance. But what this is really saying is, you know, you don't need to do that. If you just be yourself, just focus on doing you, being comfortable, you know, in your own skin, then I feel very much that you'll kind of get whatever it is you're trying to sort of keep going or fighting to get, by dropping that and just, you know, sort of moving into your own energy and just being yourself, and forgetting about other people watching or other people commenting or other people's opinions, cutting or not, then, you know, that is the way to sort of be with this person. Right, guys, I'm going to leave that there. Your general reading went up yesterday. The Judgment card came out in that reading there for you also. That reading's talking about kind of dropping habits or people or things that you've got attached to that are actually holding you back. So that may or may not be relevant for some of you, so check that out. I'll put that in the link at the top. Don't forget to check out your other Sun, Moon and Rising signs. I'm feeling very heavy in your energy today, Virgo, and yesterday. Yeah, the two readings that I've done for you, I can feel a real weight. Yeah, okay. Right, so I hope to speak to you again soon. Cheers, guys. Bye-bye.